can't tell you how many times I've added products to cart and left without checking out. And guess what? Your customers are most probably doing the same thing. Actually, more than 70% of online shoppers leave their carts without checking out. But here is the good news. In today's video, I'm going to give you 4 proven strategies that I have used with my clients and helped us to lower our cart abandonment rate. So, are you ready? Let's get started. So, your customers were that close to buying your product. What did exactly stop them from buying the product and getting it? And this is what you need to be thinking about. Well, let me start first by explaining 2 different terms that you hear so often. We have 2 types of abandonment. We have the abandoned cart and we have the abandoned checkout. And they are a little bit different. I'm gonna give you an example so you can understand more. So let's say, for example, someone is checking a product on your store. They liked the product, they added the product to cart. So now the product is on their cart and they left. That's what we call abandoned cart. Now, let's say someone took an additional step and instead of leaving at the cart level, they actually went to the checkout, they filled their email, their information, but they didn't check out. Those we call abandoned checkout. And they are a little bit different because the information we know about each of these customers are different. With the first type of customers, the one who left at the cart level, we don't have their names, we don't have their emails. So retargeting them, reaching out to them again, it's going to be more complicated compared to a customer who went to the checkout and filled their information because we already have their emails, okay? If you are using Klaviyo or if you are using Omnisend or any of these email marketing softwares, most probably they have saved their emails. Well, how do we retarget abandoned cart shoppers? Well, we can either retarget them using Facebook by running Advantage Plus campaigns, or if they are already old customers, Klaviyo or Omnisend is going to capture their information and know that this old customer actually visited your store. Don't ask me about the technology behind it, maybe it's IP or something like this, but they will know about it. But when it comes to the abandoned checkout, it's way easier because we have their email address. We might even have their phone number, so we can easily reach out to them via emails. Okay, in this video, I'm going to give you strategies for both of them, and I highly recommend you to apply all of these strategies that you are going to see in this video because all of them are going to help you to increase your sales and lower your abandonment rate, whether at the checkout level or at the cart level. The first thing I recommend you to do, and please don't say no directly, don't say I can never do it directly. Let me make my case first. Let me give you some reasons why you should be applying this strategy before directly refusing it. And it is to offer refunds and exchanges, free refunds and exchanges. Why this strategy works very well and why you shouldn't be scared of it. Well, when you offer refunds and exchanges, you are basically killing the biggest objection any online shopper has. You are shopping online, I'm shopping online, I can't see the product, I can't feel it, I can't test it. I can't easily trust you as a buyer or trust the product. While having reviews, having testimonials will greatly help in this situation, but still, so many people will still have this fear, the fear of buying something that's not good. Offering free refunds and exchanges is going to solve this problem. And believe me, most of your customers are not going to ask for refunds or exchanges. Just offering this option is going to give them peace of mind. I've worked with so many clients before and so many brands before, and whenever we offer free refunds and exchanges, we noticed a huge improvement in our conversion rate and a huge decrease in our abandoned cart rate. So this is something that I highly recommend you to test out. You don't need to commit to this for your whole life. You just need to test it out. So test it out for a few months. See how your customers are behaving. Are you receiving a lot of refunds and exchanges or not really? Okay, and see how offering this is going to improve your conversion rate and lower your cart abandonment. If this helped you to increase your sales and most importantly, your profit, this is a strategy that you should be using. And based on my experience, this is going definitely to help you make more money and to help you grow your brand. So test the strategy out before saying no. The second thing I recommend you to do is to offer free shipping or at least free shipping thresholds. Well, if free shipping is not even like something that you can afford, at least make your shipping rates logical. If you are using Shopify, for example, your customers are going to know how much they are paying for shipping at the checkout page. And if your shipping rates are very high, I've seen stores where the shipping rates are almost very similar to the product prices. In these cases, your shipping rates might be the reason why your customers are not checking out. So how you can solve this problem? By increasing your product price and lowering your shipping rates. So let me explain this more. Again, I think the best thing that you can do is to offer free shipping or to offer a free shipping threshold. So you tell your customers if their orders are above $50, they will get shipping for free. Now, if you can't do that, you need to make your shipping rates logical. So let's say, for example, in order to ship an item to Canada, you need to pay $10 per item and your product price is $20. In this case, the shipping rate is not logical compared to the product price. So what I recommend you to do is to divide the rate between the shipping and your product price. So sell your products for $25 and make your customers pay $5 for shipping. Okay, that's what we call flat shipping rates. And you need to think a lot about your shipping rates to make them more logical. It's way easier to convince me as a customer to pay more to buy the product than to convince me to pay more for the shipping. Because to me, shipping is not something tangible. It's not something I will get. But if I'm convinced to buy the product, paying extra money isn't really a very big problem compared to paying them for shipping. So revise your shipping prices, see if you can afford offering free shipping or not, but anyway, make your shipping rates logical. If you are seeing a lot of drops at the checkout page, your shipping rates might be the problem. So start from there. Before moving forward with our topic, I want to take one moment of your time to invite you to do 3 things. First, I want to invite you to like this video because by liking it, you will help it to reach more and more people. Second, I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel and to hit the notification bell because in this way, you will get notified each time I publish a new video. And I do my best to publish several videos weekly about e-commerce and how to succeed in e-commerce. And finally, I want to invite you to sign up to the free workshop I'm offering. In this workshop, I show you the exact framework that you should be applying to your business in order to make it strong and sustainable. It's super easy to fail in e-commerce if you don't know how to set up your foundations the right way. In this workshop, I show you all the things that you should be doing and how you should be framing your business in order to succeed and in order to create a brand that can last for years. So if you are interested in something like this, go down to the description, sign up to the free workshop. It's totally free. You don't need to pay any dollar. And now let's get back to our topic. The next thing I recommend you to do is to create automated flows to follow up with people who left at the cart stage and at the checkout stage. As I told you at the beginning of this video, there is a slight difference between people who leave at the cart stage and people who leave at the checkout stage. And for people who leave at the checkout stage, most probably we have their email addresses, so we can easily reach out to them via emails. But the problem is with people who left at the cart stage, because for those people, we don't have their emails. Well, if they are old customers, Omnisend, Klaviyo, or any other email marketing software, usually all of them, can capture the data and know that this old profile has added to cart, so they activate the abandoned cart flow. But in case this is a totally new customer, reaching out to them via email is going to be impossible. So just keep this in mind. So in here you create 2 flows. The first one is for people who left at the checkout phase, and the second one is for people who left at the cart phase. And you activate your flows based on these triggers. If you want to know more about how to set up these flows, I highly recommend you to check this video on my YouTube channel where I show you everything you need to know about email marketing and how to set it up on Omnisend. So let's talk a little bit about these flows in details and in depth. The main objective of these flows is to remind your customers of what they have left in cart. But not only that. In these flows, you need to do your best to fight any type of objections your potential customers might have. Anything that might have stopped them from buying your products. So in here, you need to do your best to reply to all the questions they might have and to build up trust. So what I like to do in these emails is to include a lot of reviews of written testimonials or maybe even photos to give my potential customers more reasons to trust me. Also, I'll try to talk more about our If we have like free shipping and return policy, I try to talk about it. I try to talk about our shipping, our guarantees, and stuff like that. The idea is to convince your potential customers why they should trust your brand and your products, and to give them more reasons to take the action and buy from you. One additional thing that you can do is to actually offer a discount, a small discount, like an incentive for them to buy the product. So you can offer 5% or 10% depending on your product margin and how much profit you make. And in here, there is something that you can do that I usually like to do, is to offer that discount not directly in the first email, but in the second one. So I send first a reminder, like telling them, yoo-hoo, you have left something in cart, go check it out. Then after a few hours, I send them a discount and I tell them that this discount is going to expire within hours. Another thing that you can do is to offer discounts based on the cart value. So for example, you decide I'm going to offer 5% only for carts above $100. This is also something that you can set up within Klaviyo or Omnisend if you are using any of them, and I'm pretty sure you can set it up in almost all email marketing softwares. Now, the final thing I recommend you to do is to offer cart incentives, and those are going to be super effective because people like to get free things when they are shopping. So what you can do is to offer free gifts, for example, if the cart value is above $100, or free shipping like we have talked at the beginning of this video. In order to set up these in Shopify and in order to show the incentives in the cart page or in the cart drawer, you need to use an app. And I highly recommend you to check out the Monk app. It's an amazing app that gets a lot of things done, and one of them is to include incentives within the cart drawer. This is something I highly recommend you to apply. You can offer freebies, you can offer maybe free shippings, and so on. This is something I highly recommend you to do. If you want to know more about this app and how to use it and all the different ways that this app can help you to increase your sales, I highly recommend you to check this video on my YouTube channel where I show you in details how to use this app. So all the strategies that I have showed you in this video are proven strategies that I have tested with so many